Good morning, Autumn Memorial. How are y'all doing today? This is Joshua Stewart.
And I'm Titani Mutomango. Please rise to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
I will graduate from high school equipped to excel in the college and career of my choice, dominate 21st century skills in leadership, knowledge, language, and technology, to compete in the global economy and serve as a successful citizen in my community.
Now, please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
The end of the 6 weeks is around the corner. It will be over next week. Students, remember that you need to make sure you turn in all your work before then. See, keep in mind that you will have no school this coming Monday, February 12th, so you will only have a 4-day week to finish up the 6 weeks.
I had already gone to kindergarten at an all-black school where everybody looked exactly like me, my teacher and all of the other kids and all of the other teachers and principal. So I was accustomed to school. I knew pretty much what to expect, I thought. But I remember these 4 very tall white men knocking on the door and saying, "We're here to escort you and your daughter to school today." That indeed did not happen on my way to kindergarten. They were raising their hands. Some of them were holding signs up, but it looked exactly like Mardi Gras. I really thought that we had stumbled into a Mardi Gras parade that day. So the innocence of a child, that's really what protected me that day. Mrs. Henry was the only teacher that would teach me. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from her. She looked exactly like the mob outside. She was an amazing teacher, and I knew she cared about me. And so the real lesson that I took away in first grade in that classroom is that it's the same lesson Dr. King tried to teach us. We can't judge a person by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That lesson has shaped me into the person that I am today. You can't tell the story of history just by leaving out certain things that you don't want them to know or see. You can't do that. You can't tell part of the truth. You have to tell the whole truth. You have to show it to them so that they do understand. And that is our responsibility. I've seen hope in the eyes of our children for 25 years. Hope that most people haven't seen. But I get a chance to see it every day in every school across this country. So I just think there's so many opportunities to change now, to do better, and to do better by our young people. And so what I would say to kids today is that's exactly what we see playing out before us. It may have taken 60 years for this to resurrect all over again, but the young people have taken to the streets. I do believe that it's a new generation. What we did back in 1960 moved us to this point.
pay attention to the phases of the moon. The new moon will be arriving on February 9th. This will clear the way to see Saturn and Jupiter as they will come extremely close to the moon, which will help to cut through the pollution that usually clouds their view. You will be able to see them with your bare eyes, but the best view will occur when either a pair of binoculars or a telescope. While Saturn will be visible the day of the new moon, you'll have to wait until the 15th to see Jupiter. This month, you'll even be able to see a meteor shower and a micromoon, as the Earth will be at its closest point in its orbit. They will all be beautiful to see for sure. What a packed month.
In the words of Babe Ruth, it's hard to be the person who never gives up. There are people who don't know how to quit, and there's people who never fight for what they want. Be the person that falls but never stays down. Life is full of challenges, but you'll never know what you're capable of if you just give up.
This is Hilario Montelongo
And Joshua Stewart.
signing off. Have a great day.